No, not right away.
Okay.
We're gonna start this.
Want to come over here too, Jordan?
Then we'll do it right away.
All right, you're live.
Ready?
Okay.
What's up, fool? What's up, fool? Podcast, quarantine podcast. We're back this week. We have Edwin San Juan and always Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man.
Martin Rizzo, Lisa Esparza, and of course with the cut off sleeves for Slaughter Before Slaughter, soon to be a documentary coming soon. The behind the scenes. We'll find out why Tanya Estrada didn't just become Jewish instead of joining Slaughter by Slaughter if she got turned down 3 times.
She auditioned
We don't
3
know
times.
why they showed the Joshua tree. And what the hell was Martin doing at a Sum 41 concert? All right. That's the Slaughter by Slaughter update. And man, we had a good time talking about Slaughter last week. It was fun. And man, I was pumped up, bro. And Lisa Esparza wearing the t-shirt right now. And if you buy a face mask, the Felipe Esparza face mask, we're gonna that shirt, you get it for free.
What?
So,
You starting this sale? I haven't even gotten it ready on the website yet.
it doesn't matter. People start buying it. It doesn't matter.
Pop-up shop.
They
If
can't.
you buy that t-shirt for $20, we'll throw in the free face mask. And that's it, man. And if you just want the face mask, we'll throw in some kind of t-shirt we'll find somewhere, an old t-shirt that I used to wear. But that's
Promises,
the t-shirt right there.
promises.
What's the mask
Yeah.
look like?
My
It's just
tongue
red.
like this.
Don't you have one?
Not on me. I'm in the other room.
It's
There's
his
one
face.
right. There's one right behind you in that closet.
Oh,
So if you rob a bank and you have long hair, Felipe's gonna get arrested. Like,
oh.
On the
You
right.
think
No,
it's
no,
him.
no, no. The bottom cabinet on the right. There's a box full of them in the bags right there. You got it?
Got it. So I'm not gonna open this one, but here's a mask right here.
Oh.
His face.
My face.
But
That's
So you get that t-shirt, this $20, and you'll be supporting the podcast. And that way Martin Rizzo can get a new beanie. That one's oily already.
you know, Cobra Kai beanie.
Dog. And Rodrigo Torres here behind the red curtain. Oh man, thank you everybody who watched the specials. Malas decisiones, bad decisions. 190 countries. So far I've only heard from Dominican Republic.
No, 190
Peru.
thousand subscribers. I mean, 190 million, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
subscribers, yeah.
190
yeah.
million
190 million
subscribers.
subscribers,
200
not
million
countries.
No, because they kept saying 190 countries.
Oh yeah.
And every interview I did, they said 190 countries. I said, wow. I hope y'all subscribed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot all the stats. on
Anyway,
that.
let me finish Mushroom Story. And
Shut up.
have you guys seen this movie, man? What's the name of that movie, Lisa?
Murder by Death.
Murder by Death.
It's the
Peter
best movie.
Sellers, and that fool plays. It's a mock movie about how they used to do the Fu Manchu Private Detective in the old days.
It's about all sorts of old detective.
It's
movies.
like old
like a
stereotype
parody.
detectives, like the
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
It's like the
and
Sam
all that.
Spade one.
But in this
yeah.
one, it's fucking funny, bro. It's hilarious. You guys gotta watch it. Like they all go meet up. All the best detectives in the world go meet up at this haunted house, and on the way there, a lot of those fools are dying because you gotta make it inside. Like you stand somewhere, and like a ball falls on you and you die. You know, so it's a crazy ass movie.
It's on Netflix?
I don't know how you find it anymore. It's old.
It's called Murder by Death. And if you ever seen that, if you ever seen the other movie Peter Sellers does, it's called like The Revenge of the Pink Panther or
yeah, Peter
movies
Sellers.
like that. They're fucking hilarious, bro. Because like he's like a private detective in France, but at the same time, to keep ready, he has this Chinese guy who's dressed up like Jet Li with a real black mask,
He's
and this
Kato.
fool keeps that food ready, bro. Like he be at a date and that fool shows up out of nowhere and punches him in the face, dog. And then they start fighting because he has to be ready for a surprise. So at the end of some movie I saw, fool, that Asian dude, he fucking blows up the whole building, dog. But it's funny, dude. You gotta watch it.
That's the Pink Panther. That's when he's the Detective Clouseau. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I never got into those movies, bro. I started watching them lately.
I was little when I saw that stuff, dog.
Bro. I didn't think that shit was funny.
No, The Revenge of the Pink Panther is one of my favorite movies. When he goes to the dentist.
Classic.
When he goes to the dentist and they have too much nitrous oxide getting out in the air, and they can't stop laughing. And he pulls the wrong. He pretends to be a dentist. He pulls the wrong tooth, but they're just still dying laughing because they're laughing.
I think I was mad because it said Pink Panther. There's no fight. Yeah, when I was a kid, you know, like what the fuck is this?
I was.
There's no
I was mad, dude.
It's in the walls, bro.
Pink Panther showing up with a coat.
I was mad, dude.
I'm looking for Chester Cheetos.
With the cold ass house, no insulation.
Yeah, I remember the Pink Panther. Like my older brothers and sisters, they were like laughing their asses off, and I was like, "What's so funny?" Like, I thought that was like white people humor. Like,
that was one.
I like how the song will start, and it was like if it was like in a movie, the song I guess the saxophone was longer. You know, it'd be like.
What?
What's up, boom? We have Edwin San Juan, who has a residency in Las Vegas at Planet Hollywood. Normally, he has 7 shows a week, right?
Yeah, show every night.
Oh, dog. They got you working like a migrant over there doing comedy.
Illegal,
how long have you been in Las Vegas now working?
Like 5 years.
Wow.
Gone by fast.
Time flies.
Quick,
But you started off just doing Planet Hollywood, but now you switch off to other clubs?
No, actually, I still just do Planet Hollywood, but I can play other clubs in the area and stuff like that still too. They're pretty flexible with me.
How many rooms do they have now?
Say what?
How many rooms does that guy have now?
Oh, who? Matt and Joaquin?
Yes.
They just do that. I got started. I wouldn't have got this gig, first of all, if it wasn't for you, because you're the one that introduced me to them and brought me in, and I started like headlining for them, right? You were like, fool, they only want the headliners to do 20 minutes. You could do it, fool.
It was badass, huh? Let me tell you guys, man. Matt and Joaquin, they started off doing Planet Hollywood at Trader Vic's. It was like a Hawaiian style restaurant, like Hawaiian 5-0. Good ass food, good ass host.
Right?
And
they moved around and they were like Four Queens.
Cool, 4 Queens for a while, yeah.
I went over there and I thought that I gotta do a whole hour to headline. And when I get there, they said, "Nah, just do 20 minutes." And then what are the opener gonna do? 10. And the host 5.
Damn.
Said, all right, man. I'll try not to go over, eh?
Yeah, when I first started, I was getting in trouble for doing too much time. They only want shows to run an hour because they want people back in the casino.
They want people back spending, yeah.
Drinking too.
Get them slots.
Do you know that dude that I think he used to run and hustle the tickets for them? Justin, yeah. The little guy, the little short.
Dustin,
skinny little redneck dude.
He used to work the door,
Yeah.
I remember you told me if I needed weed or if I needed anything, he's the guy to hit up.
Yeah, man, that fool was crazy. He's cool, man. One time he was driving me around eating a T-bone steak.
Damn.
In the car?
Yeah.
You have a Lincoln?
Yeah.
He's short, right? So he's got that little complex, and he drives his car real fast through the parking lot.
He wears cowboy boots. He wears the cowboy boots with the little heels.
Yeah.
And he carries a 45 in his car.
My God.
Yeah. That's an old school Las Vegas cowboy right there.
Oh, yeah, bro. They ain't gonna rob me twice. That's his motto. They ain't gonna rob me twice. Edwin, we known Edwin a very long time. Actually, Edwin is Rodrigo's godfather for his confirmation.
Yeah, man.
I'm such a terrible godfather, man.
Really?
I know, bro. I would show up and like I see a little kid leave all high, Who is that? Oh, I'm gonna be his godfather for the confirmation. My nephew.
Wait, Edwin is your godfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodrigo never got confirmed. He got
He sponsored him.
Really?
Yeah, so
I got confirmed at 25.
Oh,
and then
really?
Because I met Edwin first, and then I met Felipe. He introduced me to Felipe, but Felipe met me real quick and took off with a girl.
What's that like to be confirmed at 25? I mean, I don't know anything about Catholicism.
Confirm is something you got to do as a Catholic.
That's the final step.
Well, you don't have to.
We have to, Lisa.
You don't have to.
We have to.
If you're a Catholic soldier like myself,
you have to.
What else do you do that's Catholic
penance,
soldier
right?
Being
you get
kind.
one last one when you die. The penance.
Yeah, there's 7 of them.
What?
You can't get married in the Catholic Church unless if you're like confirmed.
Isn't there another one where, and it's kind of crazy though, where it could be the confirmation where the priest wets your feet with holy water,
anointing.
Oh, I think, yeah, that could be one of the things. I know baptism that's not with the feet; it's with the head.
The head.
Yeah.
They dunk your head in.
But dude, you were the only guys that knew about religion, dude. Because on your rehab days, all those stories about Jesus and how people misrepresent that, and then Edwin, dude, he was the only fool that I knew that prayed, dog. like I was like, the rosary and everything,
set, bro.
I remember Edwin.
Joe Diaz too, though.
Yeah. He'll get religious on you when he gets dog.
I remember Edwin would be like walking with a blunt doing the rosary.
Man, I was. Felipe's sister-in-law, she asked me, I was the last person that she asked because everybody else said no.
Damn.
To be her third daughter, her last daughter's godmother. So nobody else wanted to. So I was like, yeah, I guess. But then after I said yeah, I was like, wait a minute, do I have to be Catholic? Wait, do I have to be? Then I'm like, no, I had to take a fucking classes. But I already know a lot of religion. I'm just not Catholic, but I'm not religious at all. I don't believe in God. So now, I mean, I think that's a problem, right? She just said, oh, they don't care. She just was like, they don't care about that. And I was like, okay, but I didn't know anything I was doing for this.
Lisa didn't know she had to buy a dress.
Huh?
You have to buy her dress.
Buy that dress.
I bought the dress. I bought the dress and I bought her a gold necklace with a cross on it. I bought her solid gold necklace.
You just need it for like spiritual guidance.
I don't offer
nothing too religious or I don't know.
I don't offer her that.
What I was gonna add and tell you guys that over there in downtown in LA, Olvera Street, they don't you don't have to be like, if you go to a regular church, the godparents or whatever have to go through classes and do all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And there, I guess they cater to like the immigrant community where like, you can do it real quick and don't have to have all those regulations.
Nobody has time or connections.
Exactly. There you go.
Social security cards.
Yeah, we did it at Dolores Mission at his old church, that little tiny church in Boyle Heights. So who knows what the hell's going on there?
I went through all the classes.
It was weird.
I went through all the sacraments. I did all that stuff, and then I ended up getting married in Vegas in the courthouse.
Hey, well, you know what? We just saw her right now. She's dressed like a nun. So it's cool.
Yeah.
That's her penance.
I don't know if she's working on a TikTok or an OnlyFans. I get them mixed up.
Wait, does she have that?
Yeah.
Does she have an account? Really? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Rake it up.
Blowing it up. I mean, she actually
is the money good
this month?
I have one for sick people. Only bands.
Oh my goodness.
I need to start one.
Edwin, when you started comedy the same year as me, like 94, 95, or afterwards?
No, around the same time. I think my first set at the Laugh Factory was like 95 or 96 at the Latino night. But then, we met like through Jeff and Willie, huh?
Yeah, man. I remember, man, Willie Barcena took me to do a gig in Coachella. And then I guess he was too much money or they wanted me. I came back and do it the next year. And I took you, remember? We did a show for Red Ribbon Week, people. Remember that? It was drug awareness, and I was sober,
anti-drug.
by the way. I was 100% sober, and I don't know what Edwin did. I just knew. I
said I used to smoke weed. But when you do those red ribbon ones, it's always like in the past I used to.
I struggle just like you guys,
dude. They gave us a hotel, one hotel. It was like Quinta Inn. We drove.
You have a good memory.
We drove in a little Toyota 4Runner, I remember that we went to go gamble before the show. Oh, the night before the show, we went to go gamble, and we had they left like little Native Americans on our bed, bro. We thought it was a curse. But there was a little story that they're supposed to give you good luck, and there was only one bed, so we got that big old rolling thing that they put on the edge of the bed, and we put it in the middle. We sit on the same bed, the same
bolster
and shit.
And Felipe still reached over.
Yeah, man. We were like, "Hey, man, where's your other hand? Hey, how about the Raiders, huh?" This show was a junior high school, Coachella Junior High School.
Oh yeah, I remember
and it was all kids, bro, all kids, 8th graders and 9th graders. We did an 8 o'clock show, a 10 o'clock show, and a show before lunch.
Was it dirty?
God, no.
All the groupies were teachers and teacher assistants at the end of the
show. There was one really fine student assistant. Remember? She was like, dang.
She was like,
did you get free lunches?
She was wearing open shorts and flat sandals, bro.
Yeah.
Like sandals that she used those sandals for everything. Laundry, Magic Mountain.
Magic Mountain.
Dude, I was very warm. You had to be clean too, right?
We had to be extremely clean.
Yeah, and cafeterias. And they would just ship off the next batch of students.
They were dying, these kids. I don't remember anything of what I said.
What year was this?
98.
98.
Yeah. So we're probably only like 3 or 4 years in, huh?
Yeah, man.
I was in elementary. Damn.
And I remember, man, that they had paid me, and I tried to pay Edwin, and he said, "Nah, man, I had a good time." That's how young he was.
That's how dumb I was.
All right, cool, bro.
End of lesson, Doc.
Hell yeah.
Much for me, Doc.
Man. And then
those are some of the best things, though, that I remember, like backyard parties, and you know what I mean?
Remember Watsonville?
Oh, yeah. All those small towns, right? They're all on fire right now.
Whenever I go to San Jose and do shows over there, or I mention Watsonville and I mention the little towns where I perform, fools that remember, bro, they fucking go crazy, bro, when you do a little local reference like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man, Watsonville, little pájaro. We did a show in Cilantros.
Yeah.
And people hear it on the radio, and they go, "Oh, shit, this fool knows what's up." And
I remember that Cilantros, the paint on the walls looked like vomit.
Yeah, man.
But
that fool,
Cilantros, dog.
Cilantro, bro. Hey, man, so what have you been up to, man, since in Vegas? You got married, you had one daughter, right?
Yeah, I got one daughter and I have a stepdaughter. She lives in Texas.
What? I thought she lived with you guys.
My stepdaughter, she comes in like on the holidays and the summer vacation and stuff like that. Yeah, but she's like 11. We have the same birthday.
Oh, is that hard for your wife to be without her daughter? That's really tough. That's a long distance.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it was San Diego before, but then her dad got a job out there, so it is tough on her. I don't want to be away from my daughter.
I don't know. I don't know how people do that. Yeah, that's tough.
Brutal.
But I've been doing good, man. I just quarantined out. It's been like 176 days.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
We've done more time not working than working this year.
I know. And you know what? I've always dreamed of like doing nothing. Now my dream came true, and I don't like it.
Kind of sucks, dog.
I'm still doing stuff. I don't have those days though. That I see people doing stuff where they've run out of things to do, and I have so much shit still to do. I'm just swamped every day, because I work at home, so this is just the same for me. But I really wish I could have a day where I don't have shit to do at all. This weekend,
you don't want it. You don't want it.
But I want to be bored. I haven't been bored since I was like 15. I wish I could be bored all day, or like watch a bunch of movies and run out of social media to check. I don't have those days.
I've mastered the art of boardroom. I can masturbate after I masturbate.
You're like you're like a TikTok star now, though, huh? You're like the TikTok family.
It's fun. We have fun doing it, but it's like my wife does it and she gets like 1 million views, and then I just like lose all motivation to do any new ones. I'm like, this sucks. Let her have it. But she's been doing good. I mean, she's actually like viral.
Making money now, right? On TikTok?
And then she started an OnlyFans account, and then she paid mortgage this month.
That's crazy, dude.
So wait, is she paying taxes on that OnlyFans money?
Yeah, well, she's putting money aside for it.
Set it aside. Yeah, set it aside.
Yeah, gotta set it aside.
So is she so wait, on that account, I can't say that because somebody's here, but on that account, how far does she go?
I mean,
because everybody's is different, right?
Well, like,
there's
read my lips.
Levels of
or read her lips.
That's funny, man, because you know what? I saw a funny meme on.
I think I saw the same one too. If you're talking
on Snapchat, and there was a picture of a girl, and it showed her blouse and her shorts. It was my regular page, and then it showed her OnlyFans page. It was the same blouse but closer.
That's funny, dog.
I heard that this guy was using his ex-girlfriend's pictures and started OnlyFans and started making all his money. Yeah, dude.
That's like the best. That's like the best revenge.
Yeah.
To get paid.
Profit revenge.
Yeah, to make money off of it.
And I heard that some guys, they use a filter on Snapchat and they trick guys to like get like OnlyFans.
That's like fools getting tricked by trannies, bro. Same shit.
Transgender. Wait,
oh, sorry.
I think some people like they fool people on OnlyFans with a trick photo. And then he goes, the next photo is my pussy, and it's like real cat.
I would like to know.
Legs.
In a little suit.
There's a certain percentage of people that do that, and I think just to get that quick buck or two.
Right.
But my wife, she's like treats her people really well, and she gets repeat people coming back, and she's like, people are sending us stuff on Amazon. She's like,
that's cool, man.
It's like,
does she
pretty
have
crazy?
Do you guys do videos together on
She's making as much money as I was making when I was doing the V Theater.
Oh wow!
Now, I mean, it started slow, but it's built up to where it's every month it's getting even more and more. It's like it's pretty wild. If the pandemic wasn't happening, we'd be really sitting pretty.
Is she do you know if she has a lot of female fans? Because I've always wondered how many women are on that site.
I think she does, but she has her niche because she's playing like stepmom or older mom.
Because the TikTok they come over.
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, because the TikTok, do they come over?
No, but she'll do a TikTok and it'll get 1 million views, and then next thing you know, she gets like 200 new subscribers on her OnlyFans. Like,
even if you get 10%. 10% is usually like, if you get something that's a lot of hits, roughly about 10% is going to be payoff. Like ticket sales, like you get a bunch of people commenting and being active on a post. We're going to go, let's invite so-and-so. We're going to go to that show. Let's buy tickets. There's lots of chit chat. Engagement. But really only about 10% of that audience is going to actually buy tickets and go. They're going to stay on that topic and go to the show. But that's still a good number if you've got high engagement, you know.
So I need
even if it's 50 people that show up.
It's crazy.
So I need to make my girlfriend make a OnlyFans then.
I don't know, man, because like there's some demons. Because I grew up Catholic and everything, and all, and then now like the whole world, whoever subscribes knows what my wife's hoo-ha looks like.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want that out there. I wouldn't want people to know.
I know. That's what I
wouldn't want people to know.
Then, she's buying me like Marvel statue figurines. I'm like, you know what?
You're taking the pictures out there.
There's not enough money for me.
Like
Felipe needs to start OnlyFans.
I don't think I was for it really, but I was like, if you want to do it, let's go for it. And then next thing you know, she had one up already. I was like, damn, I thought we were just talking about it.
She's like, I didn't really want your permission.
How many fools out there have a lady that they don't know how to have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I see some people.
At least she's up in the open with me and everything's up. And you know, it's pretty, I don't know. I'm handling it. I didn't think I could handle it. But I'm dealing with it. I lost my hair, but
there's another girl in the OC that does that. She's Cherry Bomb, right? She's married to that tattoo artist, Spider, right?
Oh,
right? Cherry Bomb, is that her name?
I don't know.
Felipe?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about, Cherry Bomb. The fuck? Like I haven't been. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, the redheaded lady.
She's got a big account. Big account as well.
So
and her husband is very supportive of it, but it's all out there.
You went to it?
No, but her Instagram's already all out there, so I assume the OnlyFans is like
I feel like in 5 years it's gonna become so normal for like girls just having OnlyFans.
I know they're gonna be walking around. Check out my OnlyFans.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
But you're right, Rizzo.
That's funny, man, because that's a good way to get people to go there, because if you would have called it only perverts, nobody would have went.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all know.
Only horn dogs, eh? only fat guys with low self-esteem, please.
That's
Pornhub.
Only pervs.
I have a Pornhub, but I review porno videos. That's what I do.
Yeah, I've seen yours a few times.
This guy Francisco on the chat said, "I want Lisa to do an OnlyFans, but just for facts."
Perfect.
Hilarious. No, I would never. I couldn't do it. Because
that's all huge right now, OnlyFans. That's like the whole new thing.
It's gonna become normalized for sure, like in 5-7 years. You know, like it's you don't have one. What's wrong with you, bro? You know?
Just think about how crazy. Yeah, like dude, you have porn that's free, but dudes are out there, you know, having their own little type of woman they like, paying for them personally.
Do the porn stars have their own OnlyFans, or do they work out of their webpage?
I think that's why it was created.
Yeah, they started it.
Stars were getting ripped off. They weren't getting
and strippers too, huh?
Stuff like that.
It was.
They started this, and this is actually for the artists to get money like that.
There's a lot of dudes out there who are tech savvy. Wouldn't they try to copy the photo or the video, and then put it on Pornhub for likes, and now it goes on Pornhub?
I don't know.
I don't know how the rules are. Could you record? Could you like upload or download?
I think
from OnlyFans.
Screen record probably.
I heard that there's like some kind of protector like Netflix has.
Yeah, it tells you if you got screenshotted or something like that. But really, how much protection is there? You know,
that's like the next level. Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, if you film anything, you put it out there, you got to be expected it's gonna come back one way or the other. Like, so you just got to be able to deal with that. Like,
yeah, I remember Jenna Jameson was one of the first to like start her own company. You know, where everything was going to be made by her film company and be on her website and all that stuff. She was always fighting for, you know, these porn stars to trying to rein it in and get your own shit, you know. And
they're trying to Dr. Dre that, get their own label.
Yeah, so.
But it's crazy because you got to think about like that. Like 10 years ago, like girls in their bikinis on Instagram was crazy, but now that's normal, you know.
Yeah.
Like it just goes like it's like it just becomes normal and normal.
Yeah, butt cheeks were like, you know, all you got for free.
Dude, I used to jack off to like the Raiders Digest fucking Victoria's Secret fucking ads. Now it's like, how did I do that? You know?
Dude,
remember they had that reverse butt cleavage? It was like, that was hot for a while. Did you see the butt crack for a second?
Yeah.
They went from that to porn.
Your tolerance goes up.
Or that page who showed nipple?
Oh, Mr. Skin. Mr. Skin.
Mr. Skin.
Yeah. It's funny it's called Mr. Skin, but you remember it as who showed nipple?
Yeah, when I was listening to Howard Stern, the guy who came up with that page was a guest, and this fool went through every movie for every female star to find out which movie she came out naked. So you go to Cameron Diaz and they go boom, 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 and then whatever show you what movie they show a little bit of boob.
Wow, like Jamie Lee Curtis and they're like Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Trading Places, right?
Trading Places where that's where she shows
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
80s titties,
She's
bro.
hot. Even as she got mature and elder, she still is hot.
That's a good looking lady right there.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
I don't honestly. That's why I asked about if your wife knows how many women are in her fan base on there, because I just don't think women are paying for that shit. Not just her. I mean, in general. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's a bunch of perverted dudes.
Yeah, I don't have a need to go pay somebody for stuff that, like, I don't give a shit.
They have a thing where it's called dick rating. So
Dick rating?
Yeah, so the girls go and they go. The guy sends a picture of his penis,
Shut
and
the
they give him an audio rating of it. Well, Steven, I
That's
think
on
you should
OnlyFans?
shave more.
That should be
But
that web page should be called.
It's a way for guys to send a dick pic and not feel bad about it.
That page should be,
But yeah, I'm sure that there's a
because like usually guys send a dick pic. Oh, it's gross. But here on OnlyFans, you can send your dick pic and the girl will give you a rating of.
It's still gross. You're just gonna get critiqued about it.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that rating though, right?
Yeah, you gotta get paid.
You gotta pay for the rating. Yeah,
you're paying to expose yourself.
That's
Again,
crazy.
dudes.
I think
man.
it's overrated.
Every day there's
that page should be called depressing.
every day they're finding new ways to get paid, bro.
Oh man.
Well, that's crazy.
Somebody said James is gonna have an OnlyFans. His nipples will be cut out of his sleeveless flannels.
OnlyFans where he puts on the sleeves on his shirts.
No shirt, just the sleeves.
James looks like a bad guy in those reenactments they have on like a True Hollywood Story or something. He beat him to death with a pipe.
He looks like a bouncer on Roadhouse.
Exactly, dude.
Edwin, somebody said you should be on Cameo. Are you on Cameo?
What's Cameo?
Cameo is a webpage where
An 80s band.
fans pay you to tell them happy birthday or give them.
They're bad.
They pay you for shout outs.
Oh, okay.
You want to tell them?
No, you go ahead. Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't want to tell him. Go ahead. You tell him.
Go ahead, tell them.
No, you.
I'm going to get a glass of water. Go ahead.
Okay. Fans will pay a celebrity different rates depending on what you set as your rate. Okay. So they'll pay like, oh, I want a shout out for my dad. You're my dad's favorite comedian, right? Or they're just, they like you as a fan, and so they want a shout out for their birthday. Or
personalized videos.
Like personalized videos. They could be getting married or their wife's anniversary or whatever, and they want you to give their wife a shout out.
I'll look into it.
But I don't know if people have ever hit you up for shout outs, but you can start charging for those things on Cameo. We don't do Cameo, but Fred Stoller, he makes pretty good.
He's killing it, right?
Money,
yeah, dude. On TikTok, he's killing it too.
Yeah, so that some woman, Fred said the other day that this couple, they got married with Fred's book as the Bible or as the book, like they were quoting from during their wedding. Isn't that strange? And he did a shout out for their wedding.
Dude, just think about that kooky stuff, and then just like that's why OnlyFans makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's just
people are just nuts, bro.
It's easier to make money now than ever, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. And the internet's a vessel for it, dude.
Wow, how just technology's just kind of like did a little turn going, okay, we're going this way now, guys. It's like, wow.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy, man.
It's wild out there, man, even in San Antonio, man.
Hey, Edwin, when you were when you got started doing stand-up, you were working in juvenile hall as a counselor, huh?
Yeah, group homes.
I remember that. Well, because I knew you were going there every day. Do you ever do any of those kids ever contact you and say, I remember you, you were funny then?
Yeah, I've had a few people come to my shows, actually.
That's cool.
And they're few, though, but they're success stories. They've got jobs and they're like productive members of society. But when they were looked at as like they weren't going to make it. So that's cool. It's kind of cool to have a connection with people like that, And then to feel like, I had a part in that. And then they always said, yeah, you were funny because I connected with the kids really well. Was the other staff members like they didn't respect them with, you know, they didn't respect the kids, so the kids didn't give respect back. But when you sneak in humor in there, it's like it works really, really. It was really cool. I did really well.
I remember that you would stay late there and then go do a comedy show from there. You would go to Daily Planet.
Yep, around the corner. But I would work 10-hour shifts, and then the kids would want me to take them to the store afterwards. So I would take them on little walks and stuff. I was just like hooked on them, man. You don't get paid well, but it just sucks, man. And then a lot of these the other workers would read the kids' files, and they would like judge them all messed up. But I just made it a point not
before
to read
they
the
even got to know them.
Yeah, just get to know
those files are judgmental already.
Yeah, and who knows who wrote all that stuff on their stuff, you know.
Mad bias in there, dude.
Hey, some of these kids are very like you look at them and they're very influential, like to the other kids. Like they just look at them like they look up to those kids. They're very some of them are like born leaders.
Yeah, but a lot of things like they don't do well in society, but you put them in a structured environment, they follow the rules, like because they're dying for that structure. You know, they stand in line and they obey the rules, and then they're like model citizens almost.
Because I think a lot of those kids have been neglected, right? They don't have
they don't have
attention, good or bad. Yeah.
Yeah, or guidelines and stuff like that. They don't have that. So when they come in the system, they eat it up. They like it a lot. But I guess someone that's too much freedom is too much for them also. I was like, because if you have that structure and then you go out into the real world and you don't have that anymore, it's tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go wild.
Yeah, I was lucky. My parents were cool. And my family system was really, till this day, are real supportive. Then my mom passed away, but like she left me with some money and stuff like that. So like till this day, she's helping me out through this pandemic from heaven. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man.
So it's like I need to work. I'm sorry.
Your parents planned that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Your parents worked for a long time to save and grow that life for you guys, right? Like, your dad, they own their own business. And then, how old were you when your dad passed away?
I was maybe 22, 20. Mm-hmm. He didn't get to see me do stand-up.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, I was bummed out about that. But my mom did, and I got to take my mom to Hawaii, and we spent Valentine's Day through comedy and stuff like that. It was really cool. Like,
dude, that's tight.
Edwin's dad's fish market was in my neighborhood, and when he told me about it, bro, we used to steal your dad's tires all the time.
Yeah, we had to change the locks, and they would steal the batteries and stuff like that. And I was always like, it was fucking tweakers.
Dude, your dad,
but it was you.
Fish boat. Hey, right there where your dad used to own his business, because I knew because everybody used to wear those big long plastic boots.
The mocks.
Mocks.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they used to they looked like they worked at the lunch lady. Do you remember next door the hamburger stand?
Yeah, it was on Stand and Deliver.
Good, dog.
That was on Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
He gets mad. He's driving the car and he throws the bottle at it and he hits that hamburger stand. I go, oh, that's right there in front of my dad's place. This is like First Street, right? Boyle Heights.
First Street.
First Street.
Yeah.
On the way to downtown from Boyle.
Aliso Village, man.
Right before the bridge. Right before the bridges.
I remember that, man. I never thought that. Like, I knew the people that worked there, but never I was like, fuck, everybody robs this place. People are selling fish out of the store.
No, it was my dad's place. And you're robbing from me. And then who knows, years later, like, dude, like, I'm in your movie.
We gotta make that movie available again. We should have done it this past weekend.
Hey, Edwin, you went when you started off as a comedian, you moved out and you were living with roommates, right? You were living with Jeff first, and then you moved out again before you moved into a loft, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nightmare.
I remember, man. I remember going to your pad, and I was like, "Fuck, this is like a party pad, eh?"
It was terrible.
It was like dirty, you know.
What
dude? Like, yeah.
And
I was the only one that washed dishes and did laundry. He had the master bedroom and the bathroom, and it was supposed to be nice, but then people ended up just using my bathroom because they couldn't use his anymore. It was just like. Oh man, that's gross, bro.
We had mushrooms growing in it, like Felipe's.
Then he had like beer cans, and he would stack it up, so the whole wall was just full of beer cans. He's like proud of it.
When I met Felipe, he had mushrooms growing in his shower.
Hey, those are psychedelic ones.
They were yellow. They were yellow.
I don't know what they were, man.
You don't know what they were. Oh,
that's why they throw it away.
There were actual mushrooms living in the shower.
Boy, you stuck around.
Stuck around.
I needed the whole ground.
He's a fun guy.
And that's my mushroom story.
Moisture. That's fungus, basically.
You went to my house in Denby?
No, this was Boylston.
No, that didn't have no mushrooms.
Oh, yes, it did. They were yellow. I saw them. I pointed them out to you. They were in the corner of the shower. Yes.
I don't remember.
They were there.
There were leaves from a tree growing under.
You're on the second floor. You're on the second floor.
Felipe's son.
We had a comedian from Houston on the show a month ago, Juan Villarreal. Did he live with you guys too, or stay with you guys?
He borrowed money a lot.
Who did? Who was this?
Juan Villarreal. Oh my God, that guy would like sell CDs that he didn't have after shows. He would give me your address and I'll mail it to you. And he never paid. He just never mailed it.
He got locked up, eh?
And he sold hundreds. He sold hundreds of them like that.
The original Columbia CDs.
Hey, he left a paper trail.
That's the first time the post office is having problems.
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight, man.
He did, huh? I don't know if it was through drugs or what.
No, he said you did.
Oh, I did. Yeah, it was through drugs or what? I don't know, man. I think I'm kind of tan because I've been swimming a lot.
Yeah, you look mad tan, dude.
You're pretty caramel colored.
You look Mexican, bro.
You know, you're about to be an It Man 6.
I had the full beard for a minute, but
dude, in that pool all day, dude. I'm sure you're gonna be tan as hell, dude.
I know. And then like our neighbors, I think they could see us, and sometimes I'd be like free balling it because I'm trying to get like I'm trying to get my OnlyFans page too.
Dude, skinny dipping feels good.
Yeah, and when you're Asian, you can swim fast.
What's the difference?
Not a lot of drag weight.
What's the difference between skinny dipping and having a pair of thin fabric between?
It just feels you flow better.
A good time and a bad time.
I have a pool right here, man. No. I don't like being naked in that pool. I don't like being naked in the water. No free water. Shower, yes. Bath, yes. Rivers, fuck no. Beach, hell no. Swimming pool, fuck no, bro. I always have this. I watch too many of 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh yeah, dude.
And man, after watching, man, I don't think I'm ever gonna jump in a river again.
Dude, that's a badass show, man.
All those bacteria, you get an amoeba in your nose and you're fucking brain dead in a week.
You grow a mushroom in your nose.
That scares me. A mushroom in your nose.
A mushroom in your nose.
That's what scares me.
But how does that have to do anything with being naked in the pool?
Nothing.
I mean, how would
He's just talking
about die naked in the pool?
He's talking about other
1,000 Ways to Die, man.
Didn't we watch 1,000 Ways to Die where the guy was naked in the pool and he got electrocuted or something? Or
there's different ways to die, dude. It's crazy.
He's like, that got caught or something, dude.
I was mad because
no. He put his penis inside that little hole where the water.
Oh,
yeah, he was like getting a BJ with a little suction.
Yeah, I was never that down.
Crazy and got hard and put it in there, bro, and they couldn't take it out no more.
No.
And he was under the water, bro, drowning.
I was mad because they canceled that show, and I was like,
like after he died of deep throat.
They always had the worst taglines out there. My favorite one of those 1,000 Ways to Die show was that girl who wants to get butt implants, but she couldn't afford it. So she went to this place. Well, it was really a lady who was giving injections in a hotel room, but the injections were that Fix-A-Flat. No, it was Fix-A-Flat.
Fix-A-Flat.
Fix-A-Flat, and it was like this silicone like foam, and it poisoned her, of course.
Wow, dude!
But what an idiot! I don't know who would go to a hotel to try and just get some cheap plastic surgery.
I saw one where a guy was trying to like impress the girl on his first date, so he picked up snails from the like his backyard to make escargot, and they both died.
Oh my
romantic and cheap.
They picked up snails outside?
Yeah, he's trying to make escargot, but you to do that, you need to like feed them clean for 3 months for them to like to get rid of the toxins, or you'll die.
Yeah, because they've even eaten trash and stuff.
Oh my God, who does that?
Is that why they're so expensive? Because they have to like feed them for 3 months?
Yeah.
I saw one where this girl got on a video chat with her husband, and her husband was at work, and like she was getting all naked with him, and she tied herself up, right? And she put tape on her mouth. And then when she was filming this, her husband was watching it, getting horny. A burglar came inside. And the burglar looked at him and then looked at her. And she was talking to the lady. And she was so scared. And this fool had like Theo Chomp's breath, like bad breath, like shit. Death breath, bad breath, and like shit breath. She got grossed out, and she threw up. Duct tape, and when he left, she suffocated.
Oh my God!
She died like Jimi Hendrix, man.
Oh my God! And for them to make new episodes, people need to die in new different ways. You know?
Yeah, they ran out of ways.
People die weird ways.
I saw this.
Yeah, because they don't have 200 ways to die.
They need to wait for people to die weird now.
They're gonna have one for millennials because they don't like watching long shows. It'll be one way to die.
Didn't David Carradine die like that too?
Yeah, he had
like in a closet, asphyxiated.
It's kinky.
David Carradine. No, it was the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Like this.
Although his family denies that.
He choked while he was choking.
Yes, all the facts point to that's what was going on. But his family denies it.
He's like played kung fu and then he ended up killing himself.
Yeah, they feel like that's an embarrassment, but it is what it is.
Crazy.
Shit.
I'm gonna kill Bill.
Nobody cares, the Dean.
Stupid.
Sorry. I had to get at least one bad pun in there.
Edwin, where did you start doing? When did you get your first TV credit? Get Locos or Funny is Funny?
I think it was Funny's Funny. No, it was K Locos.
Nice.
I don't think I did Funny's Funny.
Was Jeff Valdez and Mencia?
No, I didn't do that.
What network was that on?
Was Funny's first and then K Locos?
Yeah, it was funny. It was Latino Laugh Festival first, and then it was Funny is Funny, and then K Locos.
Yeah.
So Funny is Funny came out on Galavisión too, though.
Yeah,
it was. Was that in English? It was in English then.
In English, it was just like K Locos.
Just like K Locos, but shorter lived.
Yeah, it didn't have as many episodes, and it wasn't as blown up at the end.
I thought it was Mundos.
And there was no tour or anything like that.
No.
Mundos didn't exist back then.
Nah, Mundos came after. Mundos was a network after Galavisión, remember?
Yeah,
and it was over
after.
there like LATV distributed it, so it was only like the Southwest maybe in New York.
It was hard to find.
Yeah, it was very that. It was on the Puerto Rican tip more and all that, like kind of like
East
Caribbean
Coast.
Latino. Yeah, like Cuba. Like it wasn't really like Que Locos was the first one to get like kind of like Chicano and Mexican Americaned out.
Right.
So it was funny though.
It was like MTV Tres kind of, right?
Yeah, and that's how like local comedy jam was like whatever. Shit was dead by that time.
All the
And
East Coast
none of the
comics
other
talking
ones-
about bananas, plantains.
None of the other
and
ones
stuff.
toured except for
No.
K Locos, right?
No, and then the only thing that had a tour was that Mencia did was that Joey Diaz back in the day, that Loco Slam had a tour, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Loco
Felipe?
Slam.
I was a nene.
Coco was telling us a story how Mencia gave him a job hosting that show.
Joey host.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was on his podcast and they talk about that. But he told us the story as well. But anyways.
So Edwin, how's Vegas? When is it going to open up?
I don't know. They keep pushing it back. They said now it says October, but I really don't think it's going to be till like
next year.
Next year.
What's up with?
They should just start opening up. They say like don't go out, wear masks, but then they let people come to Vegas. This past weekend, it was packed.
So people keep spreading it from far, huh?
Yeah, like on Monday, everyone's trying to leave. It took like 5-6 hours for people just to leave Vegas. So like they're letting people in clubs now. They're opening them up. It's like
the casinos are open, right? The gambling.
Yeah, people gambling. I guess they're separating stuff a little bit more, but some casinos are strict with it and others aren't. They're like, fuck it, because some people don't want to wear a mask.
Hell yeah, dude.
They need to get out. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's wild. I don't know, man.
That's a big old division right there.
I know that Stoner Rob goes there a lot, but is he doing comedy shows?
There's some events.
He's doing events where he's just basically passing out stuff, you know. There's good.
I'm actually doing a secret show at the end of the month, like on the 28th. So it's like some secret location, and it's like probably illegal to do.
Like raves back in the day.
It's like prohibition almost, you know?
Yeah.
And then they're serving alcohol. I don't think they have a license.
Well, yeah, that's not allowed. When are you doing that?
It's happening.
When are you doing that?
That's on the 25th and 26th. And that's a different venue, but there's a psychedelic show I'm gonna do too. So it's gonna be like I get to do like acid or mushrooms. I get to pick which one I want.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
I've done it once. I've done mushrooms once at Casa Latina. And I was on stage and I thought I was killing. And then the promoter had to get me off stage. He was like, dude, it's okay, Edwin. Come on, let's go.
That's what I say when I bomb too, eh? No.
I'm killing right now. What are you talking
If you do acid, that's going to be like a 12-hour commitment. It's going to be half a day, pretty much.
The acid is, huh? But you know, I heard it's really good for people that have like post-traumatic like stress.
Mushrooms are do that too.
I guess it's like microdoses, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Microdoses is good for that, right? Yeah.
Real super small ones.
You don't have to do microdosing, but I'm just saying that both of them do the same thing. Anything that crosses the blood-brain barrier is going to make you hallucinate, and not hallucinate, but it's going to basically reset your wiring, your brain, which is what acid does. But mushrooms does it too. Mushrooms do it too. It's the same thing.
So is one more worse? Like, is acid worse because it messes with your brain?
I did it 3 times. No, they all mess with your brain. I did it 3 times, but it's just a lot harsher. My stomach hurt for hours when I did acid every time. I don't know why. And then it just lasted longer. It was way more intense and it wouldn't stop. I was just tired of it after like 4 hours. This was a long time ago in college. But
when I did shrooms, I threw up because I kind of got nauseated. I was like, ugh. And I was started thinking, oh, this was growing under cow shit.
Well, that's why I kept thinking about acid. I was like, what bathtub was this made in? And what did people use? You know, they use rat poison. Did they? I don't know who's made.
Or bad tripping.
Bro.
Yeah, I was kind of starting a bad trip, so I just stopped doing it.
I think I got to do acid and just play with my Marvel superhero toys. And then I'll just be all good tripping. Like
you got to have all day with no responsibilities.
That's me right now.
Give us some of that puppet right now.
Some of the what?
A little quarantine rabbit, eh? Bunny. Can't see him. Put him away from the light. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing over there?
Charlie McCarthy.
Just fucking need a fucking little trip, huh? A little fucking only fucking fans fucking account isn't enough for you, huh? Jerking off in the dark. Yeah, give me a little fucking fungus. Make sure it's not from the restroom.
Trying to work on my shit. On that puppet,
dude. The only thing I need a real puppet because this one I can't fuck with through its back. So this one,
the mouth don't move.
It does, but it's not a traditional puppet because the little thing is on his head, as you can see here. So I gotta see something, you know. So you're gonna see a big old fucking a buffalo hand right there, you know. Kind of weird. I need a little fucking backdrop, a cape or something. Just for the you know?
A wig, bro.
The big Fred Flintstone fingers behind there.
Yeah. Don't let me get into that account. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, Lisa, that your mushrooms were made in the same bathtub with our mushrooms.
I just read that in your old bathroom with mushrooms.
Oh, you called back that without realizing you called back.
Oh, Edwin, do you miss living in downtown LA by the Pirate?
Yeah, I missed that area. That was fun. There was that club downstairs. We throw marshmallows at people in line. That was fun, man. It was kind of cool time. You lived there first with Latham, right?
Yeah, I lived there first, man. I lived there when they were fixing when they were doing construction, a police station, and I remember going to that club.
There wasn't even the police station there.
It wasn't there yet, yeah.
Then, right? It was all empty, yeah.
I said they were building it.
Okay.
They had cranes.
You know, I gotta get mad.
Yeah, and then when you moved out, I moved in and I took your spot. And then I remember when you would come and visit, like Lisa, your son would just come and start crashing on my bed because he was like
toys.
Yeah,
you had a toy store in there.
Spot. So I was like, okay.
You had that little. He loved that little R2D2.
Yeah, that.
Oh
R2D2.
yeah.
Hey R2.
Yeah,
voice commands. Yeah.
Was that before you got?
How old is Ike?
He's 16 now.
Jeez.
Isaac, come here.
He's like 6'2".
6 foot.
You could dunk on Felipe.
Edwin wants to see what you look like now.
Oh, dude. You probably don't even remember me, huh?
He remembers you. He said, because I said, oh, we have Edwin as the guest. He said, my Edwin? You're Edwin. He went, I mean, the one. Yeah.
Uncle Edwin.
Wow, he's a nice, young, handsome young man now.
Yeah.
Thank God he doesn't look like Felipe.
That's Felipe.
I remember Felipe would be walking around like downtown LA with him, and people would be like, "Are you okay?" Like asking if he was all right. Like Felipe was like kidnapping him or something.
He turned that into his joke in his last special.
I used to like that.
Yeah,
I used to love that pizza place that used to be under your house. It's not there no more.
Oh yeah,
Pit Fire.
Pit Fire.
Pit Fire.
And that was before it was expensive, right? The whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then we had like photographers that lived across the hall from us.
Charles,
yeah, and his brother, right? Are they still in LA?
Photos for Cheech and Chong, the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet one? Yeah. That was a fun day.
Fiction.
Yeah, we did that was a fun day. We went shopping for all this stuff. That was cool. And then I seen you in a Target commercial. You're all like gray hair and a suit. And I'm like, damn, that's my boy. I'm so proud of you, Felipe. You're doing it good, man. That's so awesome.
I was so lucky to get that commercial, man. It's like when they pitched, I was like, I didn't have to audition. When the advertisement company pitched the ad to Honda, they did it with me in mind. So they already had my little drawings of me.
Oh.
And I did that one. And Nick Thune, he did the English one. And the guy from The Roots, he did the hipster one.
Oh, wow. That's sick,
that was
bro.
My first time speaking Spanish, man. El totalmente Honda Fit. Un buen fit para ti. The all-new Honda Fit. A good fit for you.
Hell yeah, man.
I got lucky that year, man. Yeah. I auditioned for another commercial.
Target,
yeah, and I got it.
Yeah.
That was also the year you did Eric Andre too, right?
Yeah.
That was the first year.
And now you're like what, in Pauly Shore's movie now?
Yeah, Eric Andre. I was on the road, stoned, and I got in front of the mirror, with the light, and I was just wearing my boxers, and I was going like this over and over. Eric Andre, here's my audition tape for your show.
It was just weird. I think you had no shirt on or something too.
Yeah, I had no shirt on. I was going like this.
It wasn't even an audition. Like there was no opening. He just did it. And Eric was like, "Oh yeah, let's get him."
And Hannibal said, "I'm down." Okay, cool. And
I remember you were saying you had some audition for some part, but you were telling me whenever you go on audition, know who the director is, because like I think you read your lines like way too fast.
Yeah.
And then the director's like that.
That's
slow
right.
from
It was
Nacho Libre.
the guy who did Napoleon Dynamite. He likes people to read slow.
Yeah. So it's like, damn, bro, you're at that level where you're like researching directors and stuff like that. That's awesome, man.
That's right, cocksuckers. When I was talking to Joe Diaz, he said, man, you see that list where it says casting director, you gotta look up all the movies that she casted so she can know what kind of style she is. Then you look for the director, what he directed, and the screenwriter, all that. So you get a feeling of what you're reading, and then you read the script.
That's some knowledge right there, bro. That's sick.
Hey, what's her name?
That's
my
a lot of
acting
work.
coach told me to tell you hello. I still go there every week. Deborah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Deborah. Yeah. All right. That's good, man. I'm so proud of you, bro.
Thanks, man.
You're doing it. And I think everyone's like, I don't want to say jealous or stuff, but I didn't think that they thought that you would be the one that's doing it right now, bro. So every time I see you and I see you doing successful stuff, it fucking puts a warm spot in my heart, bro. Because I know people are against you, or they don't want you to succeed. Yeah. So you're doing it, bro.
Thank you, bro. My focus has always been stand-up. Even when I was a drug addict, I just love stand-up. I have nothing else to do. Like, I don't know how to write books. You know, I'm not a mathematician. You know, I don't have cool cutoff shirts, you know, like James Hound. You know, I'm not multi-talented. I just know how to write jokes. And that's all I love, man. And I always tell people, man, just if you really like something, just do that, man. And even if you have a side job, focus on what you really love and try to put in a lot of hours into it, and it pays off.
It sure does.
The great thing is that a lot of the things that you get, just like the Honda thing, are not things that you're going out and auditioning for. They're being written for you. You know, like Superstore, they wrote you into that.
Yeah.
You know, even though you auditioned for some other roles, they wrote a part for you. And then Eric Andre, that wasn't an audition, you know, and even the Pauly Shore thing, there was no audition for that. He called you.
Yeah,
up.
man.
I want you, bro. I need you.
Somebody asked me about how'd you get that movie Guest House. I said, man, I've been doing that for 26 years. And the list of people who I fucked over is smaller than the fucking list I was cool with, eh? So I have a lot of people who I was always cool with. And I always tell people, man, be nice to everybody.
Yeah.
And if you're in this a long time, sooner or later, people will run out of people to call, and they'll remember to call your ass. For real, man.
Fucking advice, bro. I like that.
Because I saw the list of Guest House and the people that were in it, and I know that the people that are in the movie are because they picked up the phone when Pauly called them. Because Alicia Cooper, I know she when Pauly called her, you know, Pauly called her and she said, all right. Eric Griffin, Bobby Lee. And when I got the phone call, I was like, what? He goes, hey, buddy, you want to be in a movie? I said, hell yeah. Where to audition? You don't got to audition, buddy. You just got to memorize these lines by tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay, there were a lot of lines. So I had to call up my acting coach and go over it because it was a whole paragraph.
Right.
Then I started thinking about it. Wait, don't sweat this. You're marrying somebody. Just think about how many marriages you've been in or seen. And I watched a bunch of videos and I remembered, okay, we are, and I try to do it like Richard Pryor when he was doing the funeral. We are gathered here.
Right. So wait, did you mess up on purpose, or did they write that line so you mess up?
The mess up was on purpose. They were written like that.
Okay. Yeah, because I read it like, oh, he fucked his line up, but probably wanted them to do it like that. Like,
no, they told me to do it like that.
Yeah, because you said like wife, or instead of wife, you said life or something like that, right?
Life, whatever.
Yeah.
No, they told me to do it like that.
That's good, man. That's good.
So that was cool, man. And then, what's his name? Steve Byrne.
Right.
He wrote a movie about his first time opening up for somebody. I think the movie's called Opening Night.
Opening Act, I think.
Opening Act.
Yeah.
And he gave me a little rope driving a cab, eh?
Nice.
Okay. Didn't they film some of that at the Old Bray Improv?
No, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And then they shot film in the mountains. And I remember, I remember driving with the camera filming me, and I felt like cool, bro. I felt like I was a cop. Even though I was doing that movie in my head, I was doing my own movie, where I'm in the movie stat.
Harvey Keitel and Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah, or Taxi Driver, bro.
Ah, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I just like craft service.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The other movie too, the 7th and Union. You did an audition for that, right?
Oh, that's right, 7th and Union. I did a movie during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was the first time, bro. I didn't spend all day in the dressing room. Usually when I go work, I'm only in for one line.
Oh, because you had more lines.
I'm in one line and then I go home, or I wait in the dressing room for like 10 hours. You know, but this time I was about to lay down and relax. They came knocking in my room. All right, we're ready to shoot. And then I ended up being outside most of the day, man.
Oh wow.
But I'm good. I was glad to be in that movie because I was the main star's friend, and I'm in every scene almost, but with no lines afterwards.
That's still good though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of lines in. I threw them in there and shit, you know. It's funny, man. What's the name that we had him on the podcast? Oscar Torre. Oscar Torre, right? And that fool had a mic, and we were both mic. And I remember he started talking during one scene. He goes, do we have lines? So let me tell you something. They put a microphone on you, you start talking.
You want to catch any gems?
Is your little daughter into stand-up comedy?
She's funny, man. She's filming her own TikToks. She's directing her own little things already.
Hell yeah.
And she's on it. Like, she knows like how to put filters on things. Like, man, it's crazy. I don't know if I'm a good parent or a bad parent, but I don't. Like, she watches whatever's on YouTube. I'll catch something on. What the fuck are you watching? Turn that shit off. But I remember when I was little, I was only limited to watch so much like stuff. But like, she'll put it down and say, "Let's play." Like,
yeah,
it's not me like trying to tell her like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want to be like too much this and too much that.
I think that some of those things, though, there's so much that kids can watch these days on their own, and you won't ever find out about anyway. I feel like that if they are young, really young, and they stumble across some of those things, I think that's a time where you can actually like teach them something or have a conversation.
Yeah, teachable moment.
You know what I mean? Like you can have a conversation about it, and then they know, okay, well, maybe that's not cool to watch, but you know. My dad didn't like put the smack down, you know, and say I can't watch anything or whatever. We had at least had a conversation about it. I think you're doing fine, Edwin.
I think that's what I meant to say.
As long as she feels loved and everything, you know, I'm sure you're good.
Is she out of school because of the pandemic too?
Yeah, she was supposed to start kindergarten, so I'm gonna have to start homeschooling her. We've been working on stuff that's all behind me, little art projects and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so she knows how to spell her name and she knows the alphabets and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't even remember how I learned how to read. Do you?
Yeah.
I don't remember how I learned. I remember learning a letter a day, going to school and learning the alphabet. But like, when did I put like words together to spell the? And like,
it just happens, bro.
It just happens.
I remember playing going to my cousin's house, and we're playing Scoof, and my cousin Nancy taught me how to read in one day.
Wow.
They had taught me how to read in school, but I wasn't paying attention or I couldn't follow it. But one weekend, her and I, we sat together, and she was teaching me like a teacher, and I got it, bro.
Wow. Dude, you could like teach my daughter, and then my daughter would be like, "Hey, B."
I remember I would try to hold the book like this, and there were too many words, and I couldn't concentrate. and she got me a little slide rule. Just read the one sentence.
Oh, yeah.
She blocked
See
every
that?
sentence like this. So just read one sentence at a time. Don't look at the whole word. So just read like this, slow. So one day I didn't need my hand or a thing to block.
That's awesome, bro. See, like those are like building tools, like Lisa was talking about, right? Those are teachable moments and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think reading can happen even if you don't actually formally teach it. You know, if you're exposed to letters and you know the sounds, eventually people will put it together naturally. They won't be great if they don't get a lot of practice reading, but you know, and everybody's different at their own pace too. Everybody expects 5 years old or 6 years old to be able to start reading, but you know, other kids come later and they learn, and then they're great readers right away. So it doesn't really matter.
Somebody wrote Pinoy Power.
Pinoy?
Oh man, where I want to go? I want to go to Hilo, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Hilo's a shit, dude.
That guy, man, he's a big fan of yours. That guy,
Mariner,
Edwin.
Oh, okay.
He went to your show.
Does he rap or stuff like that too, or no?
No, he's a big Filipino guy.
business dude, has a couple little locations, right?
Yeah.
Is he in Seattle? Is that guy based in Seattle?
No, he's based in Hilo.
Oh, Hilo.
Oh,
Hawaii. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he went to your show and he took a photo with you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
and
he
then I was going to Hawaii.
He comes to the Bay, right? In Vegas a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas is considered the ninth island to Hawaii. They call Vegas the ninth island. There's so many Hawaiians down here.
Crazy.
Yeah, right. What's better? Filipino Vegas food or Filipino LA food?
I would say LA because I was more of my mom cooking it, maybe.
Yeah.
My wife gets down, but it's not like my mom's cooking. I gotta cook, like, if I want to taste my mom's cooking, I gotta do it, like. But they got a hard time chopping onions and stuff.
What's it like to perform every day? Like,
And I thought it was gonna be before the pandemic hit. I was kind of getting like, am I burning out on this or what? But it forces me, like, okay, I gotta try something new today. I gotta try this and try that. So, man, my set was so tight and solid. I was just ready to record it, but I just didn't get an opportunity to record it yet. So,
is your audience a mixture of locals and tourists?
some locals, but mainly tourists, and then predominantly seniors, a lot elderly. So and then from there it goes white, black, Latino, and then Asian. But
surprising because there's a huge Asian population that goes out to Vegas. So right, are they not pulling them into the shows?
yeah, they're mostly working.
I meant as tourists and gamblers. You know, they always go after the Asian gamblers in these casinos because they've got bigger books and they're more liberal about gambling with them. But all those commerce and all those places, you know, they cater to the Asian gamblers that come through.
They'll bust them.
I remember before they bring like soups, trays of soup to them. They can eat while they gamble.
Right to the table. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Asian soup too. So you know they're catering to them.
My friend is Korean, but she knew all the Asian table games, and she was raised by a white family in Pennsylvania, but she knew all the Asian table games and she took me around to all of them. They're really interesting, but I couldn't remember any of them. I kept losing money left and right. But yeah, it was a whole different world. You got to know all these different hand signals.
Yeah, it's scary.
Secrets.
It's like Deer Hunter. You know, you can be like shooting yourself in the head.
No, not like that.
You know that comedian Diaz Mackey?
Yeah. Would you get like kind of got sticky fingers a little bit, and then he got like accused for like raping somebody.
No way.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
We think about the right guy.
No, some girl, another comedian accused him of like of that. But I guess they were dating for a while. I don't know, and then it was big talk out here for a minute. But why you bring him up?
Get over here.
He's here now?
I didn't make it over here or to the thanks for having the podcast.
Watch your back, Jack.
Fred
Oh, hey, what's up, Diaz?
I did when we went there to Vegas, we always go to Chinatown and we eat at this vegan spot over there. It's bomb, bro.
Ooh, off of Spring Mountain?
Spring Mountain, yeah. Right there in Chinatown area. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. And then that the donuts place.
Off the strip.
Everybody is mentioning your food, bro. They're saying lumpia always, pancet, adobo with bomb, Salt Lake. Now I'm hungry. Somebody said pancet. People, it's funny how you say about in your act when Latinos heckle you, they start yelling out food.
Or the Filipinos, they yell out the favorite foods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like adobo.
Somebody said that Edwin San Juan should hang out with Pauly Shore now that Pauly Shore lives in Las Vegas.
Is Pauly permanently in Vegas, or he's
there now? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his residency. I heard like Joe Rogan and all them moved out too to Texas.
Austin.
Yeah.
Austin Comedy Club will close down. The Capital City Comedy Club.
Cap City closed for good after 35 years.
Wow.
After 35 years.
So everybody's moving out of LA or what?
A few.
Everybody that wasn't born there.
Well, a lot of comedy store spots have opened up. Let's just say that. So like Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, right? No, he's
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, he moved.
He is moving. And then Brendan Schaub, right?
Yeah.
Brian Callen's out of the picture for his own issues. Duncan moved.
Ari
Del Rey.
Ari moved to New York. Dean already was out.
But like Felipe said, those are the people that just lived in Hollywood. They didn't know anywhere else in LA. They didn't know fucking about Cerritos or fucking Montebello, you know?
Right. Yeah.
They don't know about Lancaster.
Or even the Valley. Like they just wouldn't touch it.
So they think all of LA is expensive, you know?
I know, man. You can live large in Lancaster, man, and just drive to LA every morning, bro.
Hell yeah, dude! Fucking $200,000 houses in Lancaster. That's crazy, man.
You can live in Lancaster and drive to LA and rent out somebody's couch for the morning, eh?
Dude, when I do Lyft, I'll go to Lancaster like almost like every other day, dude. It's not that far. It's like, yeah.
But man, if you had to commute that every day, 5 days a week,
that'll
be brutal.
And then with traffic, like damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, you have to go through the Grapevine. Doesn't that take you through the Grapevine every day if you're going up?
No. You go through the 14.
Oh, that's the 14.
Yeah, kind of like Santa Clarita. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad, but it's still like a long drive. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What's up, fool? We have shows coming up. We're gonna be in Wise Guys Comedy Club in Utah, and I just booked a show at the Irvine Spectrum. It's gonna be a drive-in show.
One show.
September 25th. One show only. They're charging you per car, not per person. So if you have a car and you could put 10 people in it, you could watch the show. You could put a minivan and open it up and let everybody come out. It's BYOB.
No, don't say that.
Okay, there will be no alcohol sold. So just consider this like a fucking. We're gonna call it the Felipe Esparza Comedy Lowrider Show.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna turn into a lowrider show out of my
lowrider show. And what else?
Tailgating party.
Yeah. I was doing an interview everybody earlier. They asked me, "Have you ever done a drive-in show?" I said, I think I'm gonna do a first one, September 25th. It's gonna turn into a lowrider show, man. People are gonna heckle me with hydraulics. People are gonna blink the lights when the show sucks. And second show will be September 26th. These are my only LA County shows. September 26th. Norco, California, Silver Lakes.
Whoa.
Drive-in.
Silver Lakes Drive-in. That place seats 400 cars. So
damn.
I don't know what they're gonna charge. So If you have
I think
a car,
I think that's the same. It's charged per car.
they're gonna charge per car.
Because that's
So
also
you
in the
just
IE,
park the
huh?
car in the drive-in, and then you stand up where the movie screen is.
I
Yeah,
guess
and
they're
then-
gonna project me on a big screen,
couple screens. Yeah.
and people are gonna listen to it through their
radio?
speakers. Yeah,
Mhm.
to the
And,
radio.
and also there'll be outdoor speakers too.
Nice.
That's a great idea.
So
I heard that Tommy T's Comedy Club, Gary Owens sold out 10 shows, and I think they're about, I don't know how many seats they have, 150.
probably 100,
And
150.
they passed out headphones to the audience,
Oh yeah, I seen that.
and Gary Owens had headphones
Damn.
too, and he spoke through a microphone, and through the microphone, people heard it through the headphones, kind of like those silent disco parties.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's like fucking Demolition Man, dude.
How do
Yeah,
improvise
they're
it, dude?
Wow.
And I think All Things Comedy, they're doing a something similar, but it's similar but different. It's like Zoom, but they have I guess 100 screens with 100 people watching, and then you just perform like, "Hey, how you doing? Window number 5."
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
But it's a whole wall of
I've
people.
seen something like that. That's
faces.
crazy.
Pretty virtual then, huh?
But they said that they can control, like they said, if they leave the mics on for everybody, so you can hear laughter. But if somebody starts heckling or they have a lot of background noise, they'll drop them in favor and swap out somebody else who wants to get in and watch. So then
Interesting.
They'll be
so
on
they
it.
control it.
So it's
Huh?
like a control panel.
Yeah,
Like
a control panel,
cyberpunk
yeah.
right there.
So it'll be
Someone said that they went to a rock concert, like in that same place, Silver Lakes, and they ended up having sex in the car instead.
Nice.
Imagine that, dog. What happened, bro? I was being heckled by these perverts having sex in the car.
Through these foggy windows.
That's gonna be an experience, right?
Yeah, that'd be fun,
Yeah,
dude.
that's pretty cool.
Dude, that's the only way to do it. Shit.
For now, huh? And some comedy clubs are opening up, but only to 100 seats. But they're doing 6 shows.
Oh wow. So
That's crazy.
I wonder if
I
it
don't
would
think
raise
California is
the ticket
gonna open up, from what I hear from my agent.
not for the rest of the year.
No improv is gonna open up. Sad, huh?
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, still crazy.
Cut the roof of the fucking comedy clubs to
How
air it
about
out.
you, Rodrigo? How about you, bro? Riverside Community Center, underground show, nothing?
Dude, at that spot, they said they can't do it because it's enclosed.
Oh,
It's
Roof.
like,
Yeah, the roof of the fucking the Riverside where we used to do the shows at.
no, the only thing is right there, and then it's that stuff right there in downtown. So they're all regulating all those spots, dude. Any place that had live entertainment, dude, in downtown. The only option, because I mean, I wanted to do one here at the house, but my wife's like, I don't want anybody in our restroom. I'm like, oh my god. I don't care, but I mean, he doesn't want anybody.
in a restroom either.
So,
Hey, man.
Get a porta potty.
but I have an idea because
Do like Burning Man, bro, in the desert.
my dad built his little restroom, but I don't think he's gonna let me use it. But listen, I try to convince him. And my parents' house, they have a garage up on the top, and you could like seat like 150 people right there, dog, and it's open.
how much do
Really?
little outback little bathrooms cost to
Oh,
rent?
and then porta potty, I don't know, about $200, something like that.
Remember how Jose used to do the shows? Like,
Yeah, I was
the
just
Busa
thinking
shows?
about him.
That's the
Yeah.
because the only
His
other thing
mom
I
would
said that might
sell,
knock
like,
it down
fucking-
is the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
sound.
like, but everybody seems
Hey,
cool over there, but I don't know yet.
You need a rancho, bro.
Hey, when Edwin was living in a loft, that fool ordered the De La Hoya fight and had a fucking comedy show and the De La Hoya fight and charged people to get in. And all
Nice.
you can drink. Remember that
Yeah,
shit?
Hell
it was
yeah.
it was a De La Hoya and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow,
and then we had
So
a show
I had a
afterwards.
little comedy show, bro.
Yeah,
That was like 2008
Voodoo,
then.
Joe Diaz was there. Who else was it? It was a lot.
Joe
Willie,
Marone,
yeah,
Lisa.
it was
fun,
that was pretty
man.
cool. I remember that. That was fun watching that Filipino beat the Mexican guy up.
Yeah.
It's a role reversal.
That's funny, man. You were the only one rooting for him.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
That was like 12 years ago. That shit, damn.
Damn.
wow.
How many people you have in there?
Maybe about what? Maybe 50 or 60?
Say 50 probably, yeah. Because it was 2 rooms, right?
Two
so
rooms.
some people sat in the other room and then other people sat in that other.
We got a
I swear,
bar in there.
I thought those chairs were gonna break. Everything was pretty janky. I thought somebody's gonna hurt themselves.
That's so funny.
There's this lawsuit written all over it everywhere.
I remember when Edwin was late on the rent, they would leave the house because they knew the landlord was coming.
I wasn't late on my end.
I remember, bro. I remember, man. Me and Lisa got into a fight, and I didn't want to go home, and you were out of town, and your roommate was out of town, and I was like, "Oh, fucked up, bro. Where am I gonna stay at? Spend a day in the streets already." And I remember, my ID still had your address, bro. And I fucking called up a locksmith, and that fool opened the door for me, bro. I took a little nappy.
Damn.
I didn't know
My
that.
bad.
That was the night before. Was that the night before you were supposed to film the movie?
No.
I thought it was the night before. Oh.
The deported?
Do, dog.
No, I'm not like that no more. I thought that was the day before.
It was fun shooting that movie, right?
You were loaded.
That was a great time.
Did you ever try
All of it was good. For working with Paul Rodriguez.
Órale. Hey,
yeah, right.
Hey, tell everybody how long you held that vomit in your mouth.
Oh man, I forgot about that. And I threw up on. I threw up on the chick, huh?
You threw up on that girl, and the other girl threw up on Sean. And I remember, like, it was like
nasty.
They made a Campbell soup with another Campbell soup, right? And it was green peas and some kind of carrot clam chowder, and it was so gross and warm. Edwin had to hold it for a whole scene like this. And then they got tired of holding it. He'll throw it, and then they'll give him another one.
And we had to do like 2 or 3 takes too, right? It was bad. But I'll do it all over again, man. That was a great experience. Fuck it. That was fun, dude.
Movie funny, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Hopefully we could do more movies, man. Right now we're trying to do a movie that George came up with. George Perez, he came up with an idea, and they wrote a screenplay for it. And it's already shot. Not shot, but already written, called Brothers. It's called Breaking Out Grandma, and George Perez idea, and we play brothers.
You play cousins
and different dads, and from different dads, but from the same mom. You know.
Oh, you have cousins from 2 different moms.
Cousins from 2 different moms. Our mom were savages, bro, and they ran off and left them with our grandma. So the whole thing is about that, and so right now we've been trying to get funding a year now, right?
It's been a year, but also the pandemic pushed us back like 6 months. So
yeah,
we had a director in place and everything, but it fell through because everything got put on hold. So we're trying to start over.
Still trying.
Keep at it, man. You're not trying. You're doing it, bro.
Yeah.
You're badass.
What's
Take me on the road with you. Save my marriage.
I will, dog. You're gonna have OnlyFans, bro.
No, I have a thing called OnlyFans.
You can start a page called Only Laughs. Eh?
OnlyFans.
You know. Hey, what shows you got coming up, Edwin?
I got that psychedelic show on the 19th where I do acid or mushrooms. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I got that secret show on the 25th and 26th. So it's only one show at 9 o'clock. And then tickets are on sale on Eventbrite under, I think it's Edwin San Juan's Secret Show.
Edwin San Juan's Secret Show. And they can email you on Instagram for more information?
Yeah. Or Edwin San Juan at Gmail.
You giving out your personal email address?
Personal is people see my wife's vagina. Really, my personal email is not matter.
I saw a funny video of your wife on TikTok. I was gonna ask you if I could share it. It was funny, man. It was that one with a Blink 182 song when you're standing all alone by yourself.
Okay.
And I'm just a kid. It starts out with her I guess when she used to work as a dancer when she was 19.
Right.
Then it goes to her now in the house as a housewife.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, dog.
But we still have a pole in the living room. My house is crazy, bro. There's a pole in the living room, a lyre upstairs.
They play Ring Around the Rosie when they go to sleep.
My daughter can freak the stripper pole, and she's like 5 years old. Like,
bro, you know what, bro? Just give her a fireman suit and she'll play fireman, bro.
Ghostbusters.
Put out fires, eh?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, right.
What's up, Rizzo? When is your podcast gonna pop up?
Tonight, me and my girlfriend recording a new episode, and then Rodrigo have a new episode coming out tomorrow of the Podcasters in Norte.
You can check out a new episode of Yeah Man Podcast out now.
Yeah, man.
And everybody's asking about the song that opens your special, and that's by Tropa Mágica. And they have a new album right now. If you follow them on social media, you can ask them all those questions. They'll answer you. But they have a new album, and I think the album might only be on vinyl, but they have other songs on Spotify and stuff like that. So check
That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I like it.
They have also about what's cool about Tropa Mágica. If you buy the vinyl, that guy, I can think one of the, what's his name? Beto Pacheco, one of the guys.
Bien Pacheco.
Huh?
Yeah, Bien Pacheco. Yeah, right.
Bien Pacheco, the guy, he draws a drawing on the vinyl, and it's always like a different drawing on it, and people like collecting those. And they gave me one, and I swear to God, it looked like he started drawing it, but he didn't finish it. But everybody else, you get a full drawing with a little painting on your vinyl. I could go get it, but it's half done, mine.
That's his style, bro.
I think you got the OnlyFans copy. Special edition.
Also,
yeah,
shout out to El Cocinero on Sepulveda. Still hooking up the food every time I go there. It is bomb.
You should get your own burrito like Travis Scott has his own meal at McDonald's.
Bro, I have my own hamburger at a place I've never been to.
Dude, before Travis Scott, man.
Also, man, one time Edwin ate the nastiest hamburger ever. He ate.
Was it a challenge?
A double cheeseburger with peanut butter and jelly on a cream bun.
Wow. I'm down.
It sounded good, but it wasn't all that.
Was it a fair?
Peanut butter your palate, dude.
No, I think it was this place called Slater's or something like that.
Oh, in Pasadena, right?
So, yeah, they had a peanut butter jelly cheeseburger. But
Slater
I was
50/50.
stoned at the time. It sounded good. Must have been sober when I ate it.
I was gonna
say,
say
going out. Sorry. What?
Right. I was gonna say my girlfriend's Filipina, and every time I pick up Filipina ladies doing Lyft, and I tell them that my girlfriend's Filipina, they always ask me questions like, "What's your 5-year plan with there? Like, do you have a good job?" I'm like, "What?" Like that, dude. Like, you guys know her?
She's a nurse.
They give you the 20 questions, huh?
You should just shut him up and say she's only half. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like, you guys are tias? What's going on here?
No, I'm just gonna sleep with her and her sister and their whole family.
So funny.
All right, Bunny Grover. All right, it's time to go.
Started licking my neck. What's up, fools? There you have it. September 25th. Irvine Spectrum on top of the roof.
Woo!
Charging per car. September 26th. Silver Lakes Drive-Ins. And we might have a show coming up in the future. Look out for that show. We haven't signed the deal, but we'll see what happens, people.
Hell yeah.
Also, everybody, don't forget to take time off your day and turn off your computer and go do something, like go for a walk, take a deep breath. You don't have to go fight everybody over politics every day. Don't forget that before there was an internet, there was a world out there that we used to have fun at, and we used to walk to the park and say hi to people with a mask on. But A lot of people are going crazy right now, man. Like I've seen people fall off people who I really thought were sane are falling off to the right. They're falling off to the left. So many people are falling for these conspiracy theories and these fake pages. Today, I got fooled by a fake page, and I finished a whole article before I tweeted it. And halfway through the story, I was going to repost it, but I'm glad I finished reading the whole post because the whole article was fake. It was a joke. The article started off with on Google. I clicked on it, and they said, Disneyland moves to Texas.
I see that one too.
You get that one too?
Yeah, I believed it. Like, what?
Disneyland moves to Texas, and all the excuses that they had for leaving were the same reason that Joe Rogan left.
Oh,
started putting the two together.
Spotify deal.
Yeah, take away my freedom.
Yeah. Why would Disney say more freedom?
Yeah.
They own everything, dude.
I finished the whole article, and I didn't repost it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people were pissed off and reposted it.
Oh yeah.
Before reading it, and
Was it?
It says on the bottom of the disclaimer 3 times. This is a fun page. It's a satire, but people fall for the
dude.
It's like the tabloids, bro. I married Bigfoot. What?
Remember back in the day, like about a couple years ago, when idiots were like reposting the Onion stories, thinking it was real?
Yeah.
You're like,
Donald Trump did it.
You're like, dude, what? All right, bro.
Yeah, there's also the Borowitz report, which is
that's another one.
In New York Times, and that one looks a little more like
legit.
it looks, a little more legit because it's Times and just got a guy's name and it's real small there that this is satire.
A lot of people, it goes to show, like, people don't look at fine print,
It also shows how crazy our news is. That some of those things
everything's
can be believed.
Out like journalism and stuff,
Yeah, that's good that you guys say that. That's really good. Even just to be able to get out and walk,
Yeah,
that's
for
good.
real, man. People are crazy, but they need to turn on their computer every once in a while because
hit the treadmill, bro.
I remember like 4 years ago, I filed for this. I remember like leaving somebody a comment, and then we were arguing all day, and I couldn't go through my whole day without going back to see what this asshole said. Then I'm trying to figure out where that motherfucker lives, dog. Then I started going through his page. Then I finally said, motherfucker, I know where you live now, motherfucker. I know exactly what street you live on. I'm going to stand there. I'm going to wait for you. Then that fool blocked me.
Another way. I'm waiting right here, motherfucker. Where are you, dog? Where the fuck are you?
What's up, Edwin? You're going to dye that beard like a rainbow or Laker colors?
I was gonna be a garden gnome for my mushroom garden.
They're canceling trick or treating out here in California. Are you guys having trick or treating over there?
Our neighborhood gets
or Halloween
down.
Events. Yeah.
But my neighbor across the street, he's like a Ghostbuster impersonator. So they do like birthday parties and just a Ghostbuster. Wow. So he has like his whole house is gonna be decorated Ghostbusters. And then we're gonna do our house like Nightmare Before Christmas. Wow. It's like our neighborhood gets down. We live in the end of a cul-de-sac, so it's kind of cool.
That's nice.
But other than that, we're not gonna go anywhere else. I think it's too dangerous.
I bought a lion costume for my dog Squishy. Like a big old lion head. It came with a big lion head.
Amazing.
And it also came with a little bushy little ball to stick on the tail, so you got a little lion tail. And I got my other dog with no front teeth. I got my little bat outfit, so it could be a little chimuelo, bro.
Little Wuhan bat.
Hungry, talking about all these dogs.
You're getting hungry? Is that what you said?
Yeah. He's gonna eat his dog's
with dressing.
What's up, fool? Rodrigo Torres, Martin Rizzo. Thank you guys for being on the
show.
You.
Edwin,
thank you, dog.
Follow Edwin on Instagram.
Yes,
nice
sir.
You, Edwin,
his private show and his private parts.
His wife's private parts.
All right, James. Thank you, fool. Can't wait for the documentary to come out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, James. When is the album coming out?
We're almost done mixing it, and it'll be out by the end of the year.
Okay, well, when you have it out, let's have all the slaughter before slaughter people on, and then we'll do like a little combo.
That's gonna be very interesting.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. See you.
know what?
Already left.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Edwin.
Later, guys.
Good night, guys. Later, Edwin.
I had
I
fun.
love
Thanks
dog.
for,
Bye.
all right.